So here we're going to show you how to unbox the Zoom H4n Pro Zoom recorder. And this is going to be used for recitals here in the music department. So we're going to show you how to hook this up to your computer and use it as a microphone for Zoom or for, well, really any other USB audio purpose. So here we go. You're going to see it in a nice rugged case like this. Each side has a clip. You push that down. Push this thing down here to release it. Comes up. Same thing on this side. So do that over here as well. Pop it off. Great. Now we'll open it up. Okay, so in here we're going to have the actual Zoom device here. We're going to have a USB cable with these connectors. Very important. We have some batteries. These may or may not be in here. The batteries are optional because this unit can actually be powered over USB. So as long as you're plugging it into your laptop, you're good to go. And this is also very important. This is actually the stand adapter. So you can use a regular old microphone stand that are pretty readily available in the music department. And then this adapts it so you can actually mount this onto a music stand. So you don't need a dedicated camera mount. So anyhow, more on that later. So first, let's get the parts out of the box and move the big thing out of the way here. Okay. And we'll chase things that rattle away. So here we are. So we got the Zoom thing in its own case. We got that. Put that aside. We got this. We got this. So this screws onto the bottom here. So with this, now you can mount this onto a regular mic stand and you can aim this as you need. So this is going to be obviously facing towards the performers or whatever you want to record. It's really nice. It's stereo. It's already in the XY pattern. So you just set this up, point it, and you're good to go. Now let's show you how to actually operate this. So to operate, of course, you got to plug it in. Otherwise, there's no power. So I'm going to plug this thing in here, USB port, bing, plug it in. It's kind of firm, so don't be worried if it doesn't go in super easy. It's all right. Now I'm going to plug this other end into my Mac here. That's off camera. So now, as I plug it in, you can see it gets power. Great, it's going to boot up. And it'll come to this menu, say Storage or Audio IF for audio interface. Now on the side here, you'll notice this nice little, let's see if you can see that. Let's autofocus, shall we? There we go. Maybe? Maybe. Great. Let's see if you can see this. Okay, so a little scroll wheel here and the menu button. And what we do is we actually scroll up and down using the scroll wheel. And then you push in on the scroll wheel to select. So I'm going to push in on the scroll wheel. And there's a couple of settings you want to make sure. First, again, push in on the frequency and change the frequency to 48K. That's pretty much a standard. So we're going to use 48K. Then you scroll down to connect. And again, push in on the scroll wheel. And then you'll see these, see the meters going. So that's good. And now you basically just go into Zoom or your other app and it's going to see this as the audio input. So make sure to set Zoom or whatever device to use stereo audio. And also there's a couple other settings in Zoom which are going to be very important as well, which I'll show you in just a moment. So once we're in Zoom, you can either go to Zoom Preferences up here, or you can click on the settings icon, little gear icon over here. Now I'm just going to click on this. Then we go to audio settings. And here is where you can select the microphone. So you have a whole bunch of microphones. Look for H4. So when you select H4, that's going to be the Zoom microphone. Not to be confused with Zoom, the application. So both the product and the software are both called Zoom. Totally different companies, but just select H4 as your microphone. And we'll go through some other settings here. We're going to enable stereo audio. And again, that might be under some advanced settings. So go into here, use stereo audio. Echo cancellation, we'll select auto. And you want to show this in-meeting option to enable original sound, because once you are in a meeting, you definitely want to use original sound with the Zoom microphone, with this H4. That will give you much better quality, especially when recording music and such. And you may also want to remove the background suppression, or at least change that to low. So that's something that you may want to adjust. And so experiment with it and see what works the best for you. But again, within Zoom or whatever else, just look for H4, connect over USB as we showed you before, and you're good to go.